Hey guys, I'm back. Apparently, the quality on the my phone was horrible. We're not going to be using my phone anymore. Johnny's got to be in the video with me. I'm going to turn it
No,
over
I
to
was
you.
I was putting it so it's not just your forehead.
Oh, okay. So if you're gonna have to if you're just getting back with us, yeah, the quality on my phone apparently was skipping, so we're gonna be using Johnny's phone from now on, and he's gonna have to hold all of his conversations. Thanks, yay, DC came back. I had so
She's
many
like
people
no.
on
She's like so
there.
many people and nobody's showing back up.
Yeah, there was a lot of people on there. I thought that was awesome.
Oh, there's another. See,
Yeah,
they're coming back
coming
to you.
back. That's how bad my phone is. Hey, Michael.
Cornelia's like, I'm gonna sit here just talking myself again. No interaction.
That's okay. Yeah, my phone's horrible. Like the camera quality, is just I don't like the pictures that it takes on it, and we've decided we're gonna use his phone. We decided we were going to use his phone to take pictures. Now we're going to have to use it to continue to go live until I upgrade. But he's going to have to park at me until I. Okay, good. Okay, good. It looks better for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. He's gonna have to hark at me until I get another phone because I'm dead set on not spending money until something craps out, and I've only had this one since probably 6 months. So I'm not so easily to give up my electronics, and I don't like paying a lot of money for them. I might though. I can already hear him over here. Better quality.
So another thing about City from now. See, she's trying to go from CC City Carla to Country Carla, but show like your phone screen on.
Oh my goodness.
And the clothing, there's tons of things you can talk
Oh
about
yeah.
the difference.
There's
Crack screen.
there's my cracked screen, but there's also like a long crack in here that you can't see. Well, yeah, you can kind of see it. Before I went out to Johnny's, I had a nice camera. Yeah, I'll continue to use his phone and get the camera. The camera quality is what I'm actually aiming for because I do like to take pictures. I have like 4,000 pictures on my phone right now that has slowed mine down, so I need to like get those printed off or saved, what have you. But I do love taking pictures, and that's one thing he's kind of told me. He's like, well, if you want a better picture, you got to get a better camera, okay, or a better phone, okay. So I might save up to do that. Um, but what did you say? Oh yeah, okay. So my phone.
I said when you're on camera, you don't pick your nose.
I'm not picking my nose. I'm touching it. I touched my nose. In my defense, that was not a pick.
Clothing.
Yeah.
Everything's different.
Oh yeah, everything is different. My phone has already been damaged. Whenever we were building the fence, I set on a rock. Yeah, I know he's busy eating the pumpkin pie over here.
I can still talk though. My mouth's big enough.
Yeah, he can talk. He's the talker. But my phone has been broke. Not broke. The screen protector. I haven't had the nerve to. I'll eat that. I haven't. Not yet. I haven't had the nerve to take off the screen protector because I'm scared to see what kind of damage it's done under there. I was only out at the Homestead 2 days and noticed that the bottoms of my phone had started cracking from sitting on rocks or sitting on the ground while we're building fence or pulling something. So
She was sitting on the ground watching me work. That's what happened.
Absolutely not. That was I put a lot of sweat into the T-post and what are the wooden ones? The wood post, the corner post. Yeah, I built a couple of those. Proud of myself on that.
Braces.
H braces. Yeah, that's what he said. Um, my clothes definitely have changed from city to country because at least I know the difference not to wear certain clothes out to a farm. I mean, you just don't wear heels out whenever you go out in the woods or
Let her be honest, everybody. When she's in the city, she has to wear clothes. That's a big difference.
Yeah. I have to wear nice clothes when I go to work.
Any
so I
clothes.
Yes, you have to wear clothes when you go in the city. No, some of us don't just run around our property like I'm free, which he says we can. I don't want to take that chance too close to the road. We'll just say that. I do have a lot of nice clothes because of where I work.
Birthday suit 1 through 5.
And so whenever I do have some jeans for the weekends and stuff because I do like to hike. Being from sunburns are not fun. I'm still white. Look at this. I need some color. So
Yeah, not like me.
he's got white legs. I have a
I don't
advantage.
run around naked on homesteads like some people.
And as far as like jeans and stuff, my daughter asked me one day early into it, she's like, Mom, why do you wear the same thing every time you go out there? You're both pale. Yes, we are. I know it. I'm ready for my son to get on, but you know, whenever it keeps raining and keeps
I've been
us from
sleeping until 1:30, so I haven't been able to get my son.
telling on himself.
Morning, sis.
Yeah, but my daughter had gotten on to me the other day. She's like, Mom, why do you wear the same thing every time you go to the Homestead? Because that's the ones that I don't mind getting ruined. And I have actually come to love the jeans that I'm wearing right now. They are the most comfortable. They're relaxed. I don't know. I think I got them at a thrift store for probably 50 cents. They're light, but they're also durable to, you know, cover my boots. They can go on the outside of my boots, which I learned that as well. You cannot wear skinny jeans with boots, and don't laugh at me, but you can't, because you get everything in there, sticks and rocks and ticks. But these go over my boots, so I don't have to worry about all that debris falling in while we're doing farm work. And hay, oh my gosh, hay gets up in your boots if you wear skinny jeans, and it itches, yeah. So that's so I have a favorite outfit that I pretty much wear out there. If I could buy 5 of them, now I realize why. I did work whenever I was younger with a guy that had chicken houses when we were young, like 12, and he would wear the same white shirt and Wranglers every day. 32. I could hem him in, DT. I like a pair of overalls. Yeah.
But let's be honest, everybody. Everybody goes from city to homestead if you ever go to homestead, except a very, very few, because everybody nowadays does not grow up on a homestead. They disappeared a long, long time ago. So we're in the same situation everybody else has gone through, and what you're go through if you decide to homestead. And everybody saw, or probably didn't see, but I used to wear suits and tuxedos and jewelry and all that to where I am. So I've gone through the same stuff Carla's going through.
Yeah, that's actually what we were talking about before starting. As far as this being a unique conversation, it's like, well, there's people that have been out there, and I had to laugh at him because he was a city Johnny.
Wearing $40,000 worth of jewelry, rings on each finger, looking like an Italian Guido.
Yeah, DT, that's something that's kind of scary. The old subdivision, old farm is in a subdivision now. Is you see the roads that are cutting through, and how close they're getting to some of these houses. That we were talking about that people are buying up people's property, whether they like it or not, and then getting town closer to them.
Oh, DT, Michael's calling you out. He can make 2 pairs out of those 38s.
What range is that? I was being nice. I just wanted to. I'll hem him in. But I guess you can improvise and make 2. Yeah.
And one thing Carla probably can tell you
Mm-hmm.
about homesteading, which you guys won't know,
Oh wow.
almost 400 acres.
And they cut it down. Yeah.
Turn it into subdivision.
You're kind of tall. I'd say.
But for those of you that don't know, with homesteading, the reason why it's such a great life that I learned is the self-consciousness, the I've got to have this to show off, I've got to do this to show off. And you may not look at it as showing off, but if you think you got to have the 2-bedroom house with the white picket fence, the career, the 2 cars, the big family, that's what everybody's been told. And with homesteading, it's so nice. I used to wear suits, be all dressed up, worry about how I looked, and now Carla's just stuck with country Johnny.
No, you're gonna maintain.
But it's nice that you can just sit back and relax. You're not worried about what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big thing.
It is nice because, like in this town, it's far enough out.
I'm not on screen, Carla. I'm not on screen.
Stop it. You do. I mean, I do. I gotta. If I go outside, I do want to look nice. I'm a Gen X, so all that stuff is long gone for me. I think I've hit an age where I could care less at the same time, as long as my teeth are brushed, my face is washed, and my hair is.
You got teeth?
Yes, and they're mine, and they're not summer teeth. If you
don't be telling my jokes on.
If you don't know what summer teeth are, there's some are there, some are not. You don't know.
Some are here, some are there.
Some are here, some are there. Yeah. So if you see somebody snaggletooth.
Are you trying to make fun of people online?
No, no, because some of them, you just I have bad teeth genes. I have to go to the dentist every 6 months to keep mine clean and keep up on it. So I'm not going to lie. I'll probably have dentures, for too long. Actually, I'm going to get them implants to where they're drilled in my head. This is the first year I realized there's an option to move out of the city into the country. Now I can't imagine more exciting. I know, right, Sarah? You need 3 more teeth, DT? You can buy them.
Yeah, we have a subscriber. He paid like $38,000. Well, he didn't. The insurance covered it, and he got all brand new teeth. I believe it was a dump truck that hit him, and he was in a massive accident and had to have all new teeth. And they're cubic zirconium, and like he says, the cubic zirconium will outlast his existence here on this planet.
Yeah, forget the job and the comfy city life.
And see, that's another thing Carla hasn't learned, and she'll be learning in the future, is we're going to be living off grid. We're not going to be on grid. So not only is she going into the homesteading life, where you have animals, animal chores, fencing, and all that, where we're going off grid, where most likely we're not going to have electricity. We're only going to be on solar.
Yeah.
And she uses a whole lot of power.
Only because of my lifestyle here, and that is a hard thing to go between that I don't think Johnny understands. I should have took care of mine better. I got summer teeth in my mouth.
See, you're making fun of your viewers.
No, I like.
Hey, Michael, she called
on.
you a snaggletooth. Don't forget that.
Much love, much love. I love my fans. Off grid is a pronouncement.
And you want to know why the subscriber count is going down?
Hey, I have to throw myself in there because.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Go get my coffee. This is CWC, not chatting with Johnny. I'll have to cut him out. He's cutting into me.
Hey, Coca-Cola with Carla.
No, I have teeth issues myself. I've had 4 of them taken out before I realized I better start keeping them and getting them either fixed or put in my head. So my next venture is, instead of root canals, drilling them, getting the implants put in my head.
DT, you say that, but she uses a flat iron. She uses the heated blow dryers. and I've done the math on them, just for running for like an hour, which of course you don't run them for an hour.
Oh gosh, no.
But the flat iron, you gotta have it heat up for 10 minutes or whatever.
They
run over
is like
2
minutes at the most.
They run like 8,000 watts an hour.
Because this is where he doesn't understand, since he has no hair and he doesn't have.
I've done fried it all off.
Yeah.
I used to.
Well, my job does not require, it requires me to look presentable, so some of us
For
can't go in
loanees.
there. That's what steam boilers and generators are. I did tell him though that
Sarah wants me to get paid from Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, if you would
should.
like to sponsor us.
You should, as much as he drinks Coke. Oh my goodness, that's like his water.
I don't drink water. I'm an alien.
I said it's like water.
It's better than water.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Not all of us can digest sugar all the time like that. But I do have to be presentable at work. So yes, I have a flat iron. I have a blow dryer, so I don't freeze my head off whenever I wake up at 6 o'clock and last minute have to jump in the shower. So I have dry hair by the time I get to work.
And you can ask her the difference between her and me. I've lived off grid, so I go around here, turn off television, turn off.
But I pay my own electric,
But with
so-
solar, she doesn't understand that when all the lights go completely dark and you're out of power, then you're gonna be like, oh, I should have done this. I should
He's
have
gonna
done
kill
that.
me. He's probably gonna kill me the first week we have solar. Oh my gosh! Maybe you can persuade him with a home brewed beer.
No, Johnny, don't drink. Sorry, Sarah. Very, very rarely do I ever drink.
Haven't seen him drink yet. He does put beer cans up our chickens to cook them for a rotisserie chicken. Oh, which I posted a picture. Actually, it was on my Facebook. But he made a chicken dinner for me Monday
Deer butt
night.
chicken,
Deer
red
butt
skin roasted garlic potatoes
and green beans
with onions.
With onions. Yep. Yeah, beer sells itself.
We got a Bostoner in here. Is that the Boomer's first time he's been live streaming with us in like forever?
He has
He's been-
work to do.
He's been too busy with that Sam Adams and crypto.
Ah. You gotta hit the bed early whenever you do that. Yeah.
Oh, since we have a Boomer in here from Boston, for those of you that like to do the fall activity of hunting, Carla says that, and this one's exactly for the Bostoner. So we're driving down the road, Mr. Bostoner, Boomer, and this one goes, hey babe, look at the deer with the big horns. I'm like, if you are so good at knowing your species, you know deer do not have horns. They are antlers.
We just come off the Homestead and the only jargon I've been talking is cows with horns. And then somebody's sitting there talking 90 to nothing while we're driving home, and all of a sudden it's raining, so the deer are out, jumping. And
With their horns.
I look over, and there's like 6-7 deer that had their antlers. They still had the velvet on it, so that looked they look pretty thick. But
Oh, that's not that soft stuff?
that is. Yeah, 90 to nothing, pretty much. I think he was excited about some kind of conversation we were having. We were talking about crypto because somebody's got me interested in crypto as well, and I'm worried about it going down. So we were listening to some, what was it, a live feed that was going on. Yes. Yeah, that's a different conversation. This is not having that conversation. Yeah. DT, I can't have my rifle whenever I'm around him. He won't let me shoot a deer around him, but I do have my area.
She's seeing how many deer on the property all the time now. She's getting real excited.
Yeah.
They jump across the road into the property all the time when we go out there.
Oh yeah, and they've been on the bluffs and in between the trees. He gets tired of me saying hill, but that's all there is in Arkansas is hills. You're either on a hill, you're going up a hill, or you're going down a hill. Where am I? I'm at the top of the hill. Johnny's at the bottom of the hill. But
What exit do you take? Johnny, take the exit on top of the hill. No,
Right.
not that hill, the next hill.
I'm not the only one. I was talking to a farmer the other day about their cows, and he said they were at the bottom of the hill, and I'm like, I know, everywhere in Arkansas is a hill. Actually, the north west part of Arkansas, after you get Central Arkansas to northern northwest is
Where the
mountains
mountains
are. Hmm. I shared a post with him, so he was able to see why I'm always saying a hill.
But there are mountains here. I live in the mountains of Arkansas, not in the hills of Arkansas. I've got 300-foot drops on my property. That's not a hill. She needs to be able to choose a spot on the homestead for her tree stand.
Thank you.
First, she needs property away from mine.
I'm gonna go talk to some of the people around because they all like to hunt.
Well, you just gotta get those Bostoners to afford you a place to be, because they're planning on tons of acreage here too.
Oh. Well, maybe you guys will invite me out to your property and we'll hunt, and that way he doesn't have to see the real.
That's like 20 years from now.
You moved. Yeah. You moved to Arkansas, millennial.
Well, as a millennial, I can at least spell Arkansas properly.
Most people can't whenever they're not from here. But, anyways, back to what were we talking about? The
city to country.
Yeah, the clothes. I've got my clothes. Learned that I have a certain set, so I want to buy more of those. Still have to wear some nice ones whenever I go to work. My boots, of course, that was interesting. I didn't want to get them dirty when I first got them because I'm used to having my nice clothes. Got those dirty, so now they're, I even actually have wore those to work. Make sure I get the poo off of them. That's another thing I kind of like about the going out to the homestead. So there's the smell. I mean, I'm used to the smell that comes with farming, so it's not anything new. There's, what else do I have? Oh my goodness, the schedule though. Getting up before I was getting up early in the morning, in town to do my own things. Like I would go for a jog and then get ready for work and then come home and do things like that. So it is a pretty busy day. Then we get out here and it takes me a little while to get to work, so I don't do that. I'll just go on my lunch break and do any kind of exercises or anything. And then I'll go out to the homestead after we get off work. That's a big, I don't know. You go to work all day, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do this too, especially if you have animals. You go to work all day, and then you have to go home and continue to work until whatever time you get done. So usually my nights don't end until 10 if I'm lucky, get home by 9, 10, and get finished with getting shower and everything. How did Arkansas get pronounced? Arkansas. That's pretty much how you say it. Arkansas. Yes, okay, because people say Arkansas. It's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. Like SAW. You had it, DT. Say it with the saw. Not Arkansas. Now we do have, right where Texas and Arkansas meet is Texarkana. That's a little bit different on how you say that one. But, yep, say it Arkansas with the SAW. But as far as the time scheduling changing too, yeah, we will go out to the homestead, work on it. Now that it's summertime, I'm actually kind of liking that we're able to stay out there later. Time changes during the winter time. We won't necessarily be out there till 8 o'clock because it'll be dark by 6, and that's also cool.
Oh my gosh, I got excited.
It's scary. Okay, there has been a couple times that we have been out at dark feeding animals, and that with the Scottish Highlanders, they have horns, not antlers, make somebody spit their coke out of their nose over here. I have had close encounters with them and just about freaked out because you'll start, dumping feed for them, and here comes all the animals, but the Scottish Highlanders are bigger and they have horns, and that is a scary sight with them coming at you. And at night, you can't see when they're coming at you until they're right there. And so that's
Scariest for me is Cleo.
Cleo.
Because Cleo has knocked me over a couple times, and if I didn't move quick enough, I could have got trampled.
Yeah, yeah. And she's about as dark as the couch that we're on. So see her coming at you at night, she's right up on you.
This used to be Cleo. We skinned her.
We would not.
And she ate all the burgers.
Yeah.
Camel burgers.
And made camel jerky out of it. Since I know how to do that. Watch out, Caesar. Yeah, they. Oh, that would be good.
What's that?
I don't know if Johnny's gonna let me do that. Go tie the cowbells around all the animals. Well, at least I would hear them coming, but they all kind of pack together when it's feed time. Even
because they're starving, except at feed time.
Yeah, yeah. They're not starving.
Oh my gosh! Look, you're up to 9 people.
You got some.
Oh, right down to 7.
You went and said something.
Down to 6.
Y'all quit dropping off. Haha, I got one back. You got out of the picture. That's what it was. But yeah, even and the goats, whenever they come at you, they're right, knee high. So the only damage they can do is knock you out from under your feet versus the Highlanders, which will gore you when they come at you. And being the fact that we've got the Zebus, they've got horns as well, but I think they kind of lay back a little bit. Those are kind of some of my favorites because they've got the pretty faces. And then Lovebug, he'll let me pet them. But working, we're able to be out there a little bit later right now during the summer, but that is some kind of scary part is I'd like to get the feed done before it gets dark. So does he. We always try to keep tabs on that. How long is it going to take us to get from the feed bin to the animals before it gets too dark and they trample us? But it's fun. I like it. It's a lot of work. Like I said, country girl at heart. So it's no big deal for me whenever it's time to feed or water. Be out there. The smell doesn't bother me because that's just a part of it. Whenever if we start selling some animals, there's a saying that goes with manure. It's the smell of money. Just depending on what you got, cattle, chicken, it's all the same.
And big difference between city to country.
Yeah.
City, you're in air conditioning, in an office, not getting dirty, not getting bugs on you.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the country, you got ticks and spiders and beetles and sweat and dirtiness.
Yeah. Which I don't mind. That's where I'm thankful. I tell a lot of people I am very thankful for my job that I'm not in the heat of the day right now. Not in the heat of the day sweating, but it does kind of get you kind of down and out whenever it's springtime and fall time and you're sitting here and there's so much you could be doing outside, but you're stuck inside with my type of job. Maybe I can gear it to something different, but we're not going to talk about that because a lot of people at work love me, which I love them too.
For the solar light comment, DT, we had one of the solar lights in there and the camels smashed it on the pole. So I've got to figure out I didn't want to put all the solar lights out just in case something like that happened. So we still have 3 of those 4 solar lights. So
those are super helpful.
Yeah, we plan to put them somewhere, but I've got to make something where the camels can't smash up against them.
Yeah, so for that, I mean, just on the solar lights, those have been a big help.
Especially around the shed.
Yeah.
Not tripping over stuff.
We're able to get through, make the pole higher. That's an idea.
Well, with their neck and everything, they can reach up to, I think, 9.5 feet. So if it's that high up, the pole would have to be so far back off the road in order to light up where we need it lit up. That's the issue. So I need to make some type of wire basket or something to put around it that the sun can still hit the solar panel, but they can't gain access to the light.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
It's just another obstacle and thing we have to do that we just, we only have so much time when she's not working. So
yeah, because I only have a few hours after
work.
Because
Carla's bank account is still 0 from people donating to her homesteading retirement fund. Not even a penny for her thoughts.
Somebody is optimistic about me being at home with him working on the homestead, waking up in the mornings together and going on the homestead.
Well, if somebody hits big on crypto, then she can.
If somebody, yeah. So I'm doing all the work. I am.
Of course, I've done work all these years. You've been watching me. Now it's Carla's turn. Now I get to sit back, relax, and watch her.
Yeah. I'll just be like, Johnny, my hand hurts. Injured person over here. But we do hard work together. The building the fence was fun. I enjoyed it. I did have a couple people that I know that are like, they're kind of like, why would you do that? It's fun. I like to exercise. So for one, that was a workout for me. However, it was an all-day workout, so I was done for the next day.
What's this?
Alien Hyponic works great.
Hyponic.
Hypnoc.
I don't know what that is, DT. I don't think Carla does either. And she talks all different languages.
Hibiscus. Yep, still no.
We're lost.
We're lost, yeah. So as far as
Somebody's had too much espresso.
I'm not. Hypnosis. There you go. Jeopardy, or what is it? We'll have to draw a picture. What they mean. He should be used to that.
Mad Gab.
Mad Gab, okay. He should be used to that because I'll start saying something and he's like, what? So.
That's 24/7, everybody.
And you like it, so. But as far as the typing is hard. Why are you on a keyboard? You should be on your phone. You're watching this on your laptop?
You didn't know this is the Boomer channel?
No.
Nobody's got smartphones on it.
Oh. Yes, you do. He's talking like you guys are old.
It's a Summer Teeth Boomer
Edition.
Station.
We're going to lose subscribers that way, man.
That's why your channel's not growing, babe. They can't send the friends requests.
Yeah. But back to my fence. Yeah, I did enjoy building the fence. 30-inch monitor. I don't have a computer in my house. I have a laptop for one.
I'm leaving this before this turns bad.
Then again, I did have to start over, so I have not invested in a computer. My phone goes fast enough. Apparently, I probably have to get a new phone. We're just.
That's what Carla does. The whole thing just plays with her feet.
At least I'm not talking with my hands. You're gonna be in the shot with me. Okay, back to my fencing though.
Her knees up, her hands are on her feet.
Somebody's getting hurt after this one. I love the fencing. That part was fun.
Running up hills.
That's all there was. That's all there was. Had to go up the hill to get the T-post, go back down the hill. Then we went back up to tie the fencing to the T-post, to wire tie it to the T-post. But yeah, anyways, farming or from city life to farm is a unique experience. Just even being country at heart, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have done that. Like we were talking, even Johnny has come from city to country. A riding crop. Country life includes a riding crop.
That's that language again.
Well, he's got a horse.
Oh, there's Pam. And you saw pictures of Pam a couple days ago with Caesar, because that popped up on the memory on Facebook.
I have actually got Pam on Facebook as a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny don't know all the people that I've got friend requested, because you guys are so awesome. Mucho love. Y'all send me friend requests and I will accept them. It is hard work.
Unless you're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Because we get some weirdo comments about Carla. People want to see her in skimpies and stuff, and
Yeah, I don't do
we've
that.
got to block people like that.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have the Anatolians all the time, so creepos can't come get Carla.
They are the mini whip that racers use. I don't know what that is. Mini whip. I don't know what a mini whip is.
I guess he wants you to whip me to make me work harder.
He won't. I've tried. But yes, we do have I like the Anatolian shepherds around the house because they are selective on who comes over. Even whenever it took me a while for them to get used to me. Mini horsewhip. Oh, okay. Yeah, it still won't work on him. I've tried.
I'm too stubborn.
Yeah.
I'm like a mule.
He's a mule. Yeah, you have to kick him in the keister. That's okay. I'm kind of weird. Where's LOL?
What's the weather like out there, Pam? Because we're looking at coming out there next month if the weather frees up. Because I know you guys keep getting hit with snow. Because we still got to take the pig pen out.
Weird. I knew that's what you meant, Pam. Yeah, but the dogs are. I like them having them around because they are protective, especially of who they let in. It took them a while to get warmed up to me and my daughter, and we even have friends and family that have been around them that they take a second to get used to. But the more they're, because they know me and my daughter, they're protective of us, which we've had them over at my house as well. And I mean, you can leave the door open. If somebody comes in, they'll bark at them. We kind of actually startled them ourselves coming in my own house where they didn't know that's who it was and had gotten barked at. But after they realized who we were, they were good. It's been raining really nice in the 70s.
Have you been up to the ranch, Pam? Is it clear up there? The road's all dried out, or well, if it's raining, it's probably all muddy. 90 degrees in Georgia. Oh, it's been 80s here in Arkansas. It's been beautiful weather even though it's raining.
Yeah.
Because her daughter and friend actually went walking around the neighborhood in the rainstorm. And we're like, oh, that'd be nasty. And we stepped out on the deck and it was hot.
Hot, yeah. Hot and muggy. So
78 pouring down rain, so that felt good walking in rain probably.
So I didn't mind them. But at least we knew they weren't going to get sick doing it. But it was nice. But today is finally going to be sunny, and tomorrow, and I think Monday, and then all next week we're supposed to get rain.
Yep. From Monday night all the way till next Monday, it's nothing but rain again.
Which has slowed down on going out and doing some work at the homestead. If it's sprinkling or like lightly, we can get some stuff done. We actually made a break in it a couple times to get the animals fed and check on everybody. But then there's times where it's just been downpour and you can't see anything whenever you do that. So it is good for the seeds, DT.
Oh, it's getting green.
Yeah, he went out. You went out Friday, did you not? And then came back and got rained out a couple hours later. And he showed me a picture, and just the grass is getting higher and so much greener. It's getting beautiful out there.
All day really green going up. Monday to work on fencing.
Have fun. I think we're going to wait till October to start our fencing. October, November to start our next round of fencing.
Yeah, when ticks are gone.
Mm-hmm.
But we do plan to go Colorado. I still have 2 loads of stuff to bring out. I have stuff in my shipping container, still stuff at the ranch, and then we have to tear down the entire pig pen, which is like, well, now with the price of steel and everything, it's probably closer to $40,000 worth of fencing material. So.
Oh, wow.
But that will be an entire load of panels, and those panels will be used for the pigs to make 4 or 5 different pens for the pigs. And then we'll also have panels for her garden.
Yep, getting excited about that.
I appreciate it, Pam.
Looking forward to getting a garden going, but it has taken time, and that's another thing that's with farming. Things run at a different pace and a different schedule. Is kind of what I was trying to hit on, is that you can't really hurry up and do certain things because everything has to take time, and you have to do it right the first time. Otherwise, you're going to be going back and reworking things.
And see, that's the AC that just kicked on. It's set for 76 degrees, so it's 76 degrees here in the house.
Yeah. Last week, whenever I was sick, it felt like I was freezing, but today it feels good. Kept telling him, why is it so cold in here? He's like, it's 76 degrees. It's not cold. You're sick. Go back to bed. So now I really feel it. But it's a great experience. If you've never done homesteading, look into it. And just get out there and try something new. You'll learn something, even if you haven't. But there's a lot of resources out there too. I've noticed I've been watching different YouTube videos to see what other people are doing. And that's another thing, is just getting advice from somebody. And I appreciate all your guys' comments on things, especially right there at the beginning, because it was a big difference for me switching over, learning what to expect and what not to expect. Things do take time. I know that's one thing that, DT, thank you for giving me that advice. It does. So not beating myself up over, fast progress. There's not a lot of fast progress, but we're going to get out of here and take advantage of the day, because it is going by and we only have so many days that it's not going to be raining its butt off. We'll be able to get hopefully more accomplished. We've got hay to haul, and we can get some work done on the homestead. So thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a great week, and feel free to just check in with us on some of our other videos and Sunday, Monday vlog. Hopefully we've got some good stuff for you there. We appreciate you guys.